Hello to you who's watching this video. It's been quite a while actually since the last video. I do have a few reasons for it. To be fair, I haven't just been a bum. Um, it's mostly because of my well-being, right? And as you can see, I have descended. Well, I'm letting my beard grow right now, but I have descended in general, and I I know that looks maxing, right? It's not just an upward arrow. And so, which is kind of how I'm coping with my dissension right now. Ever since I started taking the isotretinoin, the minoxidil, and all the stuff that I started doing, right? Um, yeah, I've just been in a very shitty state of health for 3 days now. It started on Monday, basically, and I suddenly got a fever. I um I got an extreme amount of diarrhea. Honestly, this is very embarrassing to say, but I got like diarrhea, like strong diarrhea, and it's still going on. So I've had diarrhea for the past 3 days now, which has been very annoying. I've had to cancel basically all of the plans that I had for this week because of it. Right. So it's been very annoying. I haven't been able to go outside. Basically, I've just been staying at home, like laying in bed or in the bathroom for hours in the toilet. So it's been very shitty. No pun intended. It's just been a very shitty situation. I have lost 4 kilos, I think, so far. At least I weighed myself yesterday, and I had lost 4 kilograms. So that's also very annoying because I had worked very hard to get those 4 kilos, right? For the gym and stuff like that. So it's really annoying. I'm also very dehydrated. I have been drinking a lot of water, but it's obviously not enough. So I have been in a very horrible situation in terms of health. Um, I am not entirely sure if it's due to, well, the isotretinoin. Um, it might be the case. I've gone to the doctor though, and supposedly I have a gastroenteritis. I'm not sure if that's how you say it in English, but it's basically a problem with your intestines, I guess. Oh, I supposedly like I ate some bad food or whatever, but the thing is, right? I don't think I did eat some bad food. I really don't. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, the clear effects, though, the clear side effects that I've been having from the isotretinoin, right? Because this diarrhea stuff and the fever and everything like that, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure if that's what it was. If that can be attributed to the isotretinoin. I only started taking it 6 days ago, I think. Right, I've only taken 6 pills so far, so I haven't taken one yet today. I will though. So I'm not entirely sure if that's like really due to the isotretinoin. Um, what I can for sure point the or shift the blame to the isotretinoin is definitely how fucked up my skin has become in general, and I was already aware of it before I started taking it. Right, it's one of the main side effects is your skin becomes extremely dry and sensitive, and you will get like you're very likely to get acne breakout, and that is what has happened so far. I've got a lot more acne right now than I usually do, even though I haven't been eating badly. So Yeah, I'm not looking too good right now, but you know, that's just a part of the process. So I am ready to, I was ready to descend briefly at least. I hope it's not for long, right? I hope it's not. I hope it, because supposedly it only stays like this for um a few weeks. For it's like during the first month is usually when you descend the hardest while on isotretinoin, and from then on it's just kind of an upward arrow until around the fourth to sixth month, and you're just doing the best ever, supposedly. So yeah, I really have to be very careful in terms of sunlight. I really can't be getting any sunlight on me. So that's been very annoying because I had planned to go to the beach and all that stuff, even though I knew like I wasn't really supposed to. But the last consultation that I had with the doctor, which was 2 days ago, because of all the stuff that I was going through, I talked about it. I talked with her about it briefly, and she really like reinforced. She really stressed out just how important it is to not catch any sunlight. And so yeah, I decided to be more careful, and so I basically haven't gotten any sunlight um these last few days, which is why I will stress out how important it is for you guys to take supplementation during this procedure, right? Supplements are very important, really, they're really important. And if you're starting on isotretinoin and and you want to keep getting the benefits, of course, of sunlight, right? Because they are very important, of course. You should definitely supplement on vitamin D3 and K2, which are basically what sunlight provides to you, right? In terms of vitamins. You should definitely get started on those. You'll just find them on any pharmacy, on any place that sells that kind of stuff. They're very basic. I mean, even if you're not on isotretinoin, I would recommend it anyways, because it's really good. It has a lot of usages, not just for skin health, but also like bone health. It really does help the bone. Your bone health, if you're still in the growing phase, um, it will help you grow, right? Because basically, those two vitamins will allocate the calcium that's in your bloodstreams. What the fuck? Where did all this sun come from? That's in your bloodstreams to your bones, right? So it will prevent calcification of the bloodstreams, which is very, very important. So, um, yeah, I've been. It hasn't been really good lately, and of course, I want to share this, of course, as I am documenting kind of what's going on, right? And I think it's important to show that lux maxing isn't just an upward arrow. You're not you won't make your whole way just positively. There will be ups and downs. Um, what truly matters though at the end is the results. Is if you manage to succeed to ascend, and that is what I'm trying to do. So I am not yet on the oral minoxidil. I still haven't started it. Um, I don't have yet either. It's still being made, I think, in the pharmacy. So, and it's probably for the better, anyways, because I really wouldn't be able to take it, anyways, because I do need to wait before. I need to give a few weeks before being on both isotretinoin and oral minoxidil, so that I know what which is causing what side effects. So that's very important. So yeah, just be careful and all that stuff, you know. Um, I'm just kind of yapping, really. I mean, this is what I do in this channel, but I just decided to record now because, yeah, I just felt like I needed to say something. Mm, I have a few things to talk about in terms of like experiences recently, like on going out and stuff. Um, I had a few things happen. Although I'm not sure if I should share those things. You know, if somebody ever finds out, it can be quite annoying, right? In terms of like dating and stuff. But then again, I'm really hoping that it won't happen, anyways. So yeah, yeah. I think this is gonna be a very short video. Actually, it's 11 minutes already, but I don't really have much else to say. I just wanted to really expose what's been going on in terms of side effects so far. 6 days into the isotretinoin. Yeah, my skin is very dry. Yeah, let me just make a quick summary of like the actual side effects from the isotretinoin and what might be. So, direct side effects from the isotretinoin: dry skin. Um, you're not seeing as much because I just used a bunch of like creams and stuff to kind of like countermeasure it, right? But like right after I wake up or while I'm washing my face or after I apply the cleanser, like my face is like there's a lot of dry skin here, here, like around the nose, here, like in the middle of my eyebrows, and yeah, it's very bad. Like I have a lot of dry skin already. Um, I've also had a more acne than ever before. No, not really than ever before, but I am exaggerating. But I do have more acne now than I had previously before I started in general, right? Um, so yeah, that is also a thing that's annoying. But it's a part of it, right? Um, yeah, I still have like those flakes falling down, so it's really annoying. It still hasn't had any effect on it. I'm hoping it will though. But I heard that it's not permanent. That once I stop using the isotretinoin, the flaking will come back. So yeah, very annoying. Anyways, um, honestly, I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if it's I'm just like kind of tweaking, but oh yeah, here you can see the skin flaking. But I do feel like my beard has gotten a lot more um, dense, and I have a lot more hair growth in general. Even though I am not actually using the minoxidil on the beard, right? So I don't think I'm supposed to have this much hair growth because I didn't. I oh shit, that's crazy. I didn't have, right, but a few months ago. Holy shit, I'm tweaking. Hold up, give me a sec. I need to reboot. Okay, so what I mean to say is, right, in terms of beard growth, I did try to let my beard grow a few months ago. I think it was during May. I only let this part and the mustache grow, and it didn't really do anything. Like I left it growing for like 3 weeks almost, or a month almost, and there was barely anything really. Like it was just like sure I had some hairs, but it wasn't dense. I didn't have anything really special, and I had a lot of like bald spots, But now I feel like it's a lot more dense. But yeah, I'm looking very chopped right now. I'm looking very chopped. It's crazy. This is crazy, bro. It doesn't feel great. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I think I'll end this here. Oh yeah, by the way, I have not yet started to use the products that I actually should be using. They should be arriving soon though. I already bought them online and they should be arriving today actually. So I'm hoping to get them and start using them, and maybe my skin won't be as bad as it is right now. But yeah, that's it. Peace.